The man was preparing to rent a house. Suddenly an odd rental ad flew down from the sky. At first, the man didn't pay much attention to it, but to his surprise, the ad seemed almost enchanted, repeatedly appearing in front of him, even sticking directly to his face. Annoyed, he took it down and looked at it, only to discover that the address on the ad was for the building right behind him. At that moment, he was struggling to find the right place to rent, so out of curiosity, he decided to check it out. Little did he know, this seemingly insignificant ad would completely change the course of his life. The moment he stepped into the house, he was immediately captivated by the objects inside, especially the large soft red sofa. Without hesitation, he decided to rent the house. However, on his first day in the new home, he noticed something strange about the place. It felt as though a pair of eyes were constantly watching him from the corner. Sure enough, when he took a can of beer from the fridge, a strange woman suddenly appeared out of nowhere.
What? Nothing worth stealing here.
What?
Before he could say anything, the woman asked how he had ended up in her home. David quickly explained that this was the house he had just rented today. If the woman also lived there, it must have been a mistake made by the real estate agent, renting the house to both of them. But the woman insisted that she had lived there for 5 years. All the furniture in the house was hers.
That's my couch, that's my coffee table. Is that a ring? Have you ever heard of a coaster? Or a trash can for that matter? I don't care who you are, you're gonna mop that up. I'm getting the bucket.
David wanted to follow her and ask more questions, but the woman walked away in anger so quickly that he couldn't keep up. As he walked into the kitchen, explaining, he was shocked to see the woman suddenly disappear, as if everything that had just happened was just a drunken hallucination.
Hello?
To prevent any more strangers from entering, he immediately installed a new lock on the door, but just after taking a shower, the woman appeared in the mirror, muttering angrily. In the blink of an eye, she disappeared again. At that moment, David was certain that the woman was not just a hallucination caused by his drunkenness. David immediately told his friend everything that had happened, but his friend was doubtful. His wife had passed away 2 years ago, and his friend believed David was simply grieving too much and imagining these things. Since his wife passed away, David had been consumed by sorrow, and even when his friend arranged blind dates for him, he would always escape at the last minute. 2 years had passed, and his friend urged him not to live in the past.
Look around you, okay? See this? This is the world. Join it. Stop swimming around in your own mind. That is a dangerous neighborhood that you should not go into alone.
When David returned home, he opened another can of beer, but when he looked around, he saw no sign of the woman. Suddenly, a thought came to his mind, and he wanted to test whether the woman would appear again. Sure enough, after taking a shower and wiping the mirror like before, everything seemed to confirm his friend's theory. This was just a figment of his imagination. Exhausted, he crawled into bed, closed his eyes, and prepared to sleep. But the familiar voice returned. The woman still believed the house was hers. When she saw that David had not left and was comfortably lying on her bed, she tried to prove this was her house in various ways. She pointed out the red wine stains on the pillow, and that the bedsheets David was sleeping on were hers. She even found shopping receipts in the drawer. But when she looked confidently at the nightstand, she was shocked to find her photo was missing.